Hey everyone, and welcome to Comic Breakdown. If you are new to the channel, please do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. And today, we are diving into Captain Marvel issue number 24. Now, if you guys have not been keeping up with the Captain Marvel line, I have been following it since the events of Empire. So you can go into my playlist, go ahead, check out the Empire playlist, check out the Captain Marvel playlist, get yourself completely caught up on everything that's going on with Captain Marvel currently. So without further ado, let's dive into this issue. So for a quick recap, a couple issues ago, we picked up in the middle of a mission with War Machine, Hazmat, and Spider-Woman. Captain Marvel had been magicked away from the to the apocalyptic world of the year 2052. There she learned that most of the world's heroes had died, and those who remained were fighting to survive in New York City. But some people had gone missing, and this was their investigation to find out exactly what happened. And this is where it picks us up in New Atlantis. And we have Carol and her whole team here. We have Thor's daughter, Katie, the Wolf, Fuse, Emma Frost, the Spider. And so they're all sitting here talking to Evo, trying to find out exactly how New Atlantis is even operating. Because by all accounts, this city is flourishing when the entire world around it is dead. And so Captain Marvel asks a simple question. At what price does your paradise come? And he really just says, there's no magical secret. Like anything worthwhile, it's nothing but a little hard work and patience. And this is when Bridget's just like, where is my friend Armor? Because everybody is under the impression that she was kidnapped. And Evo suggests that she is there just volunteering willingly, knowing that her abilities help propel New Atlantis to a better tomorrow. And this is where we find out that Evo is part Asgardian. And we can only assume that Namor is his father, which is a very interesting and possibly powerful revelation. But as he continues to give them the tour, he's really just trying to play at, this place is amazing. Here's your bedrooms with silk sheets. Everything's fine and dandy here, and all the people that are helping are volunteers that want to help make us a better nation, a better New Atlantis. But our team really knows that, something's up. Obviously something is very deeply wrong here. They just haven't figured out what yet. And Captain Danvers, she was invited to a private dinner with Evo. And so she goes and sits down and has dinner with him, and he gives us a little backstory on who he is. Now we find out that Namor is in fact his father, and his mother an Asgardian. And during the first big war, Namor had helped the humans, the Avengers. But between the first and second, he realized that a second attack and they wouldn't be able to make it. And so he focused on building Atlantis, making it to where it could thrive. And in this time period is when Evo was born. And after 16 years of Atlantis flourishing while the rest of the world had been completely destroyed, Evo's father, Namor, is killed by a rebellion, with him and his mother barely being able to escape with their lives. And so with the help of some others that he found around the new wasteland, he charged himself with building the New Atlantis on the surface. Something that his father could be proud of and he could attach his name to. And Captain Marvel's first thoughts are, that's a great story, but how much of it is actually true? Because it sounds like an amazing story of redemption and the underdog coming back, but really, it's really seeming like it's just too good to be true at this point. And so the team splits up into two groups. And as they're investigating this entire place, they find a very ominous door. And so Carol Danvers blasts this door open. And what they see is Rasputin, aka Magic. And she's sitting here tied up, chained up, essentially a slave. And what we learn is that Carol Danvers was brought here by Magic. Evo is the one that forced her to do so. She tried holding out for as long as she could, but was unable to. So whatever happens, they need to protect Captain Marvel, because he wants her above everybody else. And this is when we see the arrival of Evo and his mother, the Asgardian sorceress Enchantress. And this is when the demons from Limbo and Luke Cage all attack our team, and they start laying waste to everything. But eventually they are overwhelmed, and Carol is captured by Enchantress, and Luke Cage literally beats the crap out of her until she's knocked unconscious. And this is where Carol wakes up, tied up in the same chains and the same magic that had magic tied up, with Evo standing in front of her, saying how he can't wait to fulfill his plans. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think. I freaking love this issue. It was absolutely amazing. I really do love, the post-apocalyptic future of 2052 in general. But this whole story has been really something unique. And the fact we have, the son of Namor and Enchantress sitting here capturing mutants and metahumans alike and making them bend to their will to create a utopia of sorts. And we can only imagine what he wants Carol Danvers for, because she has essentially unlimited power. She literally restarted a sun, so who's to say the limits of the possibilities of what she could be used for? And as well as everybody else being captured, so God only knows what he has in store for them as well. I have to say, the artwork is absolutely amazing. The dialogue is really perfection, and I'm really, really excited for the next issue to see what we got coming up, what we're getting into, and how Carol Danvers is going to be able to escape this. So yeah, make sure you guys leave me some comments. If you have not yet already, please be sure to sub to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my content, and until the next video,